Good morning, beautiful people. Mark Wilkinson here. 2 minutes late. Sorry about that. The computer decided to shut down just before I was going to go live. But anyway, there you go. Aside from computer issues, I'm here. Monday Motivation. Let's do this. So I'd love to come on to this time at 8 o'clock in the morning and talk about things that are going on in the world, talk about things that are happening in your life. Certainly, we sent out a fantastic mailer this morning, and it was lessons from Lloyd Cornwall's dog. I don't know if you had a chance to see the interview that I did with Lloyd on Book Club last Tuesday. Lloyd currently lives in South Africa. He's got an amazing history, not dissimilar to Life Remixed. And he was telling us about lessons he gets from his dog, dancing at the top of the stairs, like another day, another chance. Come on, let's go. There's a lot of lessons in that for us, I think, as human beings. You know, a lot of the time we can feel, a bit groggy or a bit slow or a bit, difficult to get moving. Morning, Diana. A lot of times we can feel, not at the races, and that's not how life is meant to be. Life is meant to be consistent, positive, solid energy, enthusiastic all the way. And I think there's a lot of lessons to learn from Lloyd Cornwall's dog. If you haven't had a chance, of course, go to my YouTube channel, Mark Wilkinson Official. Subscribe there. You can see interviews with some incredible people. Diana was on the book club. Gav's been on the book club. Lloyd Cornwall's been on the book club. And we're all people that are talking about stuff that's happened to us and things that we can learn and grow from. And I think it's really important to share. I think it's important to share. You have a voice, as they said in the King's speech. You do have a voice. So it's about time you let people know what was going on, right? So, I think that one of the things that, I always think about is gratitude. It's a big one. You can't overemphasize it enough. You've got to keep going and be grateful. And it's not a one-time thing. It's not like, I feel grateful for today and that's it. No. It's consistent. It's gratitude for everything. Even the things that you find difficult to be grateful for are actually the things that you need to be grateful for. Morning, Dave and Barb. How you doing, guys? I hope you're all good up there in the Midlands. Look, it's really important to be grateful, but not just once, just every single moment of every single day. I did a DJ gig up in Norwich on Saturday night. It was great. I met some amazing people, saw some fantastic friends. Saw our friend Lisa that we haven't seen for probably a year or more since she came back from Thailand. Now living up there in Beccles, which was lovely. We're just really, really grateful. Guess what? I woke up Sunday morning, I was aching. My legs were aching, as they often are after a DJ mix. I get some pains in my legs still as I'm building the muscle up, but I'm grateful for it. I'm like, yeah, okay, there's more to do. There's more to do. There is something beautiful in pain sometimes. If you start to be grateful for the pain, if you've got inner turmoil, if you've got anxieties, doubts, fears, and worries, there's stuff to be grateful for there. Be grateful for it. Don't beat yourself up. Be grateful for that. And then you can start to do something about it. And that's the exciting bit, because that's when life starts to really, really open up. So I use this Take 3 journal written by a couple of friends of mine, Matt and Till. Absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy and grateful for 3 things, past and present. We just need to think of a few things past and present. I could say Emma, Frankie, and the car to go up and down the motorways to East Anglia at the weekend. Things for the future, making sweet, sweet music a hit. Making sweet, sweet music a hit for Kenny Thomas and Francisca and their lovely daughter Christina. I'd be so grateful if we could do that. So we're going to work on that and keep making that happen. Our property, our £1 million property development, getting that off the ground before Christmas. And writing my second book, writing my second book. I'm grateful for those 3 things. Let's be grateful now for the future. I'm also grateful for the pain. As I said, don't worry about it. Be grateful for the pain. It just drives me on, makes me stronger. I must say as well, a huge congratulations to a couple of my clients who've done the 6-pack challenge, JC and Dave. Davey V. Good lads. Really well done, lads. I'm actually considering doing it myself from September to November. The 6-pack challenge. Yes, that would be the final brick in the wall. But no, it's great. It's really great. I'm just going to put a few of you on the screen here. Diana, as I said, saying morning, Mark. Morning, Mark Wilkinson. Dave saying morning from Dave and Barb. Emma's just saying morning all. There she is. And Diana's saying need to hear that today. This is exactly it. It's an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing thing. Gratitude, 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 gratitude until you're so grateful it just overtakes your life. And when it overtakes your life, then you've succeeded, I would say. You know. I love this. This is a little today's quote. If you start now, you will start seeing the results one day earlier than if you wait until tomorrow. That's a beauty, isn't it? If you start now, you will start seeing the results one day earlier than if you wait until tomorrow, which is an absolute beauty, isn't it? So I think it's really, really positive. And then there's some mirror work. They do some mirror work in here as well. I'm inspired with new and good ideas. Yes, I am. And so are every single one of you. Inspired with new and good ideas. I can do everything I set my mind to. Yes, I can. So can you. Set your mind to it and then get on with it and make it happen. The problem is most of us have weak decision-making skills. So we sort of go, oh, well, you might be able to do that, but I can't. Well, guess what? You can. You absolutely can. Make a decision and get on with it. I have the power to create my own success. Yes, you do. No one else is responsible for your success but you. No one else is responsible for your success but you. And by the way, if you fail a few times on the way to success, don't worry about that either. It's okay. It's called being alive. It's called being alive. Darren's here. Good morning, Darren. Great to have you on board, my friend. And yeah, I'm looking forward to working a bit more with you on your podcast, etc. That's really cool. And Dave says he's grateful that you've made it back from Lilliput in one piece. Yes, indeed. I'm grateful that I didn't have to live in that teeny tiny little house because it definitely would have hit my head. So that would have been extraordinarily painful. But I'll be honest as well, I must be fair. Beccles is a lovely, lovely town. Emma and I stayed there over the weekend. It was lovely. That was one particular house we walked past. And it was just like the door was about that high. I was like, right, that's not made for me. But what I would say is that, yeah, it was lovely up there. And we had a really nice weekend. Frankie free because we put him to Pearl and Raw, Emma's mum and dad. But look, other things to be grateful for. The audiobook, the Life Remixed audiobook coming soon. Absolutely buzzing about that. I really am. It's going to be great for you all to hear my dulcet tones reading my own audiobook. And big up to JC as well for helping me get that over the line. We're just uploading it at the moment. It'll take a few weeks to get uploaded and become available. But hey, it might coincide perfectly with my next birthday. So you never know. Andy's saying hello from the beach. Yes, Andy. And we're going to talk a little bit more about you as well coming up, my friend. So I love this quote from the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama has written some amazing books, of course. One of the greatest thinkers on the planet. And he says, a disciplined mind leads to happiness, an undisciplined mind leads to unhappiness. His clues are there. Undisciplined, unhappy. Disciplined, happy. A lot of us have a negative feeling about discipline. If we were disciplined when we were at school, it was like, detention, or, made to feel bad about it and stuff like that. Self-discipline is actually one of the strongest things that you can show, you can utilize, go to the gym a couple of times a week, do your thing, get yourself sorted. Think positively, even when the chips are down and it's difficult, still think positively, still go for it again. This is good information, but you must discipline your mind. If your mind is like I ask this a lot on my 5 days to remix your life course, which we're going to run again from September. What does your mind look like? Yeah. What does your mind actually look like? So many people don't have an answer to it. What does your mind look like? It's important. We think in pictures, and we have to understand that. We have to understand that we think in pictures. If I said to you, think about your fridge, you could think about it straight away. If I said to you, think about the car you drive, you could see it straight away. If I said to you, think about your garden, you could visualize it straight away. You know it. You visualize literally everything into your life, into existence. That's the power when you do small meditations and you visualize what it is and where it is you would like to be, what you would like to be doing. You're literally calling it into existence. But it doesn't happen straight away. You have to plant the seed. You plant the seed in the garden. It takes a while for the tree or the plant to grow. If you plant a human baby. You know, it takes 9 months to grow. You know, it takes time for things to happen, and it has to be consistent. If you want the garden to grow, you have to keep watering it. You know, if you want your mind to grow, you have to consistently keep building. The more you do, the better it becomes. It's not rocket science. If it was, it would be called rocket science. And I love this one on anger and resentment. I was thinking about this. I've seen this a couple of other places, and I wanted to share it. I don't care how justified you are holding on to anger and resentment or any negative emotion, jealousy, greed. I don't care how justified you think you are. It's a dumb idea. It's a dumb idea to hold on to things that do not serve you. If you're angry at someone else, you know, that happened because so-and-so did this and that, and I'm not successful because of that, and you're angry and stuff like that. No. Number one, that anger is not hurting them in the slightest. They don't care if you're angry or not. So how about we just let that one go? The only person that anger's actually hurting is you. I think it's another Dalai Lama quote. Certainly, I'm sure it's from Buddhism. Anger is like holding on to a hot piece of coal and hoping that it burns someone else. Doesn't work. So don't bother. So again, I don't care how justified you think you are. Let it go. Absolutely let it go. Get into this place of total acceptance, just loving what is, loving what's going on, and honestly live moment by moment by moment. Yes, we've all got to have plans and goals, of course we have, but I'm working on those. I'm in the moment. I'm dealing with what needs to be done because those are the long-term goals, and it's set, and I know where I'm going. So remember that any negative emotion, and there are 7 major negative emotions, you can look them up from Napoleon Hill, studied 500 millionaires for 25 years, put it all in that book. At the end of the day, you must be in a position to understand the 7 negative emotions and also the 7 positive ones as well, of course. In fact, I can probably find them for you. Here you go. Here's the 7 negatives. If you're hanging on to jealousy, anger, greed and fear, hate, revenge and superstition, any of those 7 negatives are going to put you into a bad vibration. If you're in a bad vibration, you attract other like bad vibrations, negative vibrations, shall I say. And those negative vibrations will pick up, other people will pick up on them. And if there's a lot of fear and anger actually like attract. If you have a very fearful woman and a very angry man, they can quite easily attract, or vice versa, by the way. It's very important to understand the vibration that you're in at all times. Where you want to be is in the 7 positives. And this came from all these millionaires: desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, and hope. Desire, faith, love, sex, enthusiasm, romance, and hope. If you're in those 7 at all times, you will be in a positive vibration and only attract positive people and opportunities to you. And on that note, this week, I'm really excited to have 2 amazing guests joining me. One tomorrow night. We're going to be talking about chapter 13 of Life Remixed. So only 2 more to go. Chapter 13 of Life Remixed is about relationships. It's called Now That We've Found Love. And it's going to be the basis of my next book as well. And I'm going to enjoy my guests joining me, I hope. I hope it's my good lady wife, Emma. She's coming out of the shadows. And Emma will be joining me on book club tomorrow night from 7:30 p.m. So I'm really looking forward to her being with me. And I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about testing, celebration, and indeed life and love and everything else that goes with it. So Emma's going to be joining me tomorrow night, coming out of the shadows on the book club at 7:30 p.m. So make sure you join, because it's going to be fascinating. And then Straight Talking for July is on Wednesday evening. And I'm going to be joined one-on-one with Andy Ward, the man like Andy Ward, soulful house legend, producer of some wonderful music along the way. And now the author, I say, he's author of a book as well, of course. But he's the founder of Inspire and Be Inspired, his own page where he's helping as many people as possible, and also the founder of the Vocal Booth Weekender, which I'm looking forward to getting over to Spain for later on this year. We're going at the end of September, early October. So really looking forward to that. Fingers crossed, of course, that it all works out. But really, yeah, we'd love to get over to the Vocal Booth Weekender. And would love to hear someone play sweet, sweet music with Kenny Thomas on the vocals. That would be amazing at the Vocal Booth Weekender. So Andy Ward's going to join me on Wednesday night for some straight talking. We're going to be talking about coaching. We're going to be talking about positivity. We're going to be talking about making sure that we're all on the right track and rinsing as much as we can out of every minute of every day. Otherwise, what's the point, right? So, yeah, it's going to be a really interesting chat with Andy. Lots to talk about with that man, about history, about music, about everything. Yeah, and of course, Frankie will be joining, probably be joining Book Club tomorrow night as well. So yeah, that's all really, really positive. So really looking forward to Book Club with Emma on Tuesday, talking about harmony, relationships, positivity. Andy on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. For straight talking, 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday night for the book club. So yeah, really interesting week coming up. Don't miss it. It's going to be great. I'm back to back with coaching clients most of the week, and then out on a property golf day later this week as well. It's tough life, isn't it? But the positive thing is that we're bringing a lot of joy to a lot of people and doing some good things in the world. If you want to talk to me about coaching and getting involved, then of course all you got to do is reach out to me. We are running a summer offer through until the 1st of September. If you'd like to know more about it, just get in touch and let me know. If you're interested, you can have a discovery call with me. But we're growing fast and absolutely buzzing about it, because I know we're doing a lot of great stuff for a lot of great people. So lots to enjoy. I'm going to get off and get on with the rest of my week. I've got some great stuff coming here. Charlotte's saying definitely tuning into Book Club. Hey, thanks, Charlotte. That's great. And Donna, thanks for the Monday motivation. And Andy, see you Wednesday. Yeah, big love to each and every one of you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Stay positive, keep smiling, and remember what Lloyd Cornwall's dog said. It's another day. It's another chance. Come on. Come on, let's go. All right, big love. See you later.